And the Senate Intelligence Committee is having its own heated debate over the FISA memo. Joining us now for reaction on the Republican side is Senator Jim Lankford of Oklahoma, a member of that committee. Senator, you heard Congressman Garamendi there. He hadn't read the memo. He's concerned about releasing the memo. He didn't want to read it because then he couldn't talk about it. I didn't quite follow that. But nevertheless, we're glad that he came on. Your view on this situation now, because the Democrats are saying Republicans now are anti-FBI and poisoning the whole kit and caboodle with their integrity and character of the agents.
Let me just say, there are 35,000 employees in the FBI, and there's some fantastic people that work all around the country. They keep us safe on terrorism. They keep us safe from gang violence. They work exceptionally hard in cybersecurity. There's some fantastic folks. But it's very clear there are also some people that were in headquarters that we have text messages of back and forth that worked in the Hillary Clinton email scandal and then were hired on to do the Trump investigation by the special counsel that clearly had biases against President Trump and were trying to support Hillary Clinton in the campaign. There's no question about that. So this is not a challenge to 35,000 hardworking men and women keeping us safe in the FBI. This is a challenge to probably people they are frustrated with that are in headquarters that are not following basic FBI code and procedures.
And Senator, did it bother you to find out yesterday that the Deputy FBI Director, Andrew McCabe, was one of a few people who knew that there were thousands of those Hillary emails as early as September 28th of 2016, and then the Congress wasn't told about that until a full month later? Do you have concerns about that, given your oversight responsibilities?
I do have concerns, and I do sit on the Intelligence Committee and on the Homeland Security Committee, both of them having oversight there for the basic functions of our security and our intelligence. That is very serious. Anytime you get evidence and you sit on that evidence for a long period of time, and then once it's exposed and Jim Comey knew about it, then they frantically went through it in a couple of days to be able to work through that. That's interesting to see them during the heat of the election to sit on additional information that on Anthony Weiner's computer that his wife was sending him information that did include some of this email traffic that was supposed to be secured traffic, but then she's also forwarding onto her husband's unsecured computer as well. That's a big concern and should have been a big concern.
And by the way, Senator, Jim Comey was, he's quite the tweeter lately, and he tweeted this earlier today. He said, "All should appreciate the FBI speaking up. I wish more of our leaders would, but take heart. American history shows that in the long run, weasels and liars never hold the field, so long as good people stand up. Not a lot of schools or streets named for Joe McCarthy." Your reaction to that?
Well, it's kind of a little stunning reaction. Clearly, FBI, if they have a bad actor there that is a biased person, then that person needs to be cleared as well. Again, we've got 35,000 great folks that are serving. We need to continue to honor their service as well. And it was interesting. I heard a comment that the congressman had made before saying nothing has been done to prepare for that. That is absolutely not true. I've personally spoken with Kirstjen Nielsen, who's the new head of DHS. I'd spoken to now the chief of staff for the president. When he led it, they have actively engaged in trying to protect our election. DHS has been very engaged with our states. They're working very hard to make sure that there are additional protections coming up for the next election. So that has already begun.
All right, Senator, thanks so much.